Girl, girl. Oh, oh, who is that in here? Who is that in here, huh? Hey, what up? Mm, mm. What my people? The great Danielle. Hey, Danielle. Mm, girl, I was today. Should I come on here? Cause people ain't got no electricity, honey. I'm doing good. How you doing? Power out everywhere. People ain't got no electricity, honey. They ain't got time to be playing on no live. Mm-hmm. I'm finna go set up a Zoom party. Ain't no comments coming down, you know. Oh, ain't nobody typing now. It was either get these turtles or go get me a slice of that cheesecake. I'm gonna get this turtle, honey. Oh yeah, then yeah, you can wash your monkey. You can't wash your monkey the way you normally wash it. Go put, go put your monkey in that sink in the restroom. You finally made it live, even though it's the crack of the AM. Mm-hmm. Salt and pepper, the very crack. Salt and pepper. You probably should change your name to Spinderella. Mm-hmm. It is some water, girl. You just gotta go outside and get some snow and melt it. Then you hear, go put you some snow in a pot. When you ain't got no electricity, and let it melt in the pot. I'm messing up this turtle, child. Watching the news, same thing. So about the weather in Texas, Ted Cruz going to Cancun. Mm. What's going on in y'all world, honey? Danielle said he don't have no water. The water, last y'all keep that bad weather over there, honey. We just got some real bad rain and some cold weather, honey. You feel so lost. You keep hearing about Texas, but don't know what happened. The whole state is under a weather advisory, honey. They got snow everywhere, rain, ice, freezing. People without electricity going on 4 days. Some people, my mama, her lights were on. They have a rotating light system that they doing. Hey, QB. Uh, they turn your lights on for about 3 hours, then they turn the lights off, and you without lights for about 7 hours. They turn lights on somewhere else for 3 hours. It's a mess, honey. Because they have a system. They've been telling them their system was bad. They need to update it and everything. They said they told them that 10 years ago, and then, hmm, and then, and you know what? Another lady brought up. Another lady, somebody that they interviewed on the news earlier tonight. I saw. She said, "Well, they experienced this before in Houston." And she said, "Remember Beyonce was doing the Super Bowl and the lights went out? They had a power outage then, so that was part of the problem back then. And they knew then that they needed to update their system." And I said, I had forgot all about that. She threw that back up there. So then you have something to deal with. Like 10 years ago, they had real bad weather. And they told them then they need to update the system. Huh? But they ain't did nothing. Then they said they didn't even warn the people. Like they had been warning them about this storm that was coming. Like I think say a week or two. They ain't said nothing to the people. And then the storm hit, and now everybody trying. All they doing now is everybody trying to figure out how to get the people through this situation. Everybody just trying to point the blame at who fault it is. Ain't God big mad at us? Mm-hmm. 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 I'm Rick Perry stupid. But I can tell y'all, it's just like, and then everybody, I want to, maybe everybody talking about how Ted Cruz and his family, he done left the cold weather to go to Cancun, him and his family. He done told all kind of lies. And stuff. I'm like, Ted Cruz showed y'all he don't care about y'all last week when he voted not guilty for Donald Trump. He showed y'all that last time. Both times Donald Trump was in peace. Then he been running around with Donald Trump. Donald Trump called Heidi Cruz ugly. Ted Cruz all hot and mad on TV. Don't you dare talk about my wife. And then child, bro, just like, what is the news? Cause Ted Cruz want to go to, yeah, it's bad. It's a bad look. Him being a politician in Texas. Your state is having one of the worst power outages in the history of the state, and you run from the problem. Get your kids, take them out, take them kids, take them out of what's going on, and go to a warm place. But everybody ain't got that luxury to do that. Just get the kid and just go. So there's just like, well, I wasn't surprised. What, when is, child, it's just like, we have seen Donald Trump operate for 4 years. I'm not surprised about Donald Trump don't make it no. Donald Trump don't, he don't like you. He don't like people. If you don't like you, he don't like you. Ted Cruz devoted with Donald Trump for 4 years. Y'all think all of a sudden because Donald Trump not in office, Ted Cruz gonna change who he is? That's why I'm tired of this. When a person show you who they are, believe them. Ted Cruz already showed you he don't care about nothing but nobody. All the time he care about y'all is when he needs your vote. Other than that, his policies don't reflect the constituents of Texas. He's a Republican child. He don't care. They didn't talk about 4 or 5 lies. I was just going to drop my family off and I was coming back. I was going to spend the weekend. And they said, no. His flight was scheduled to come back on Sunday with his family, but he changed his flight at 6 a.m. this morning. Well, I don't have no switch that I can turn everything on. It ain't about you having no switch to turn the lights back on, nothing like that. It's about you showing the people that you there for them, the people that you go around trying to get money from, talking about, to put you in office and stuff, and want their votes. Them same people want you to show them that, oh, I made a good investment by voting for you and by donating financially to your campaign. But now you get up and lead them in the cold. People are It's like below 0 degrees. Some nights it was below 0 degrees. People have no water. People have no electricity. And now pipes are bursting, so people's houses and apartments and stuff are flooded. So you walk around with water in your house, the ceiling the caved in, you know, because of the water and the snow and everything. It's just like the ceilings are caving in. People's houses are flooded. They don't have no water. They don't have no electricity. Can't cook. Can't shower. But you grab your family. You leave the problem, and you go to Cancun. Then you get busted, and you come back. What you coming back for? What you coming back for? It's not like we're gonna change our mind and you showing us who you are. Then you said this was scheduled already. Okay. Well, how many of us in this here and on this line right now? We've had stuff scheduled, but when stuff happen, we have to change our schedule. We had a cruise schedule for last year, the SGL cruise. We had it scheduled, but we didn't go because of COVID. We were supposed to do fall tackler. Well, a whole lot of stuff we had scheduled for last year. We had pageants scheduled for last year, but we canceled them. Some people had their anniversaries, something scheduled, but they canceled. So you said that to say what? Y'all had that scheduled. Okay. Well, cancel it. Yeah. Cancel it. But I was surprised. A whole lot of people just like me, we weren't surprised because we know who he is. He had already showed us who he is. Oh, child, just like Ted Cruz, ain't that something? If he was a politician that had been showing us that he cared about people, it would have been a surprise. But since he's a politician that's showing us that he don't give a damn about nobody but himself, just like Donald Trump, he ain't care about nobody but his family. He didn't care about the rest of the families. He just cared about his family. Let me get my family out of this situation and go on. Yeah, money helps them during times like this. Money helps them escape reality, and that's what it is. Just like Rick Perry, they say about Rick Perry. Rick Perry getting on here talking about all that foolishness. This, but he ain't standing in line nowhere. He ain't nowhere. He got 2 and 3 homes throughout Texas. So yeah, it's easy for him to get on there and make a comment like that. Because he ain't depending on the government for nothing. He done use the people to get what he got to live the way he lives. So now he's just like, I keep telling you, Republicans don't care about y'all. Republicans don't care about people. Don't care about people until it's time to vote. Then they come around, they're gonna do everything for you. Girl, they're gonna do this, they're gonna reform this, they're gonna help you with this, they're gonna help you with that, they're gonna help you with this, and yes, almost they gotta vote. You gotta vote for them. They need your vote now, so they go, oh yeah, try please. And then people say the Democrats say, well, politicians period, poli- politicians period play with words. They all play with words. They all lie. But I take my chance with a Democrat before I ever give a a, a Republican any chance. Mm, baby, Democrat give you a little seat at the table. See, at least a Democrat give you a little seat at the table. Have a discuss everything, then come back. You have to go see it. You have to go watch CNN and see what they discuss. Because you ain't have no seat at the table. Hmm. But yes, child, I'm like, honey. And then it's just like 95% of my family is in Texas, all throughout Texas. So I've been seeing the posts, you know. And it's just like, all the Ted Cruz that represent me, and it pissed me off because he's not just doing that to people in Texas, he's doing that to my people, my family. My mama, my sister, my cousin, my aunts, my uncle, my niece, my nephew. I got people all throughout Texas. Dallas, Houston, Crockett, Fort Worth, Huntsville, Navasota, Midway, Pasadena, girl. Got people all over Texas. Calvert, Hearn, College Station, Fremont, got people all over. Baytown. Mm. You gotta call, check on people, gay family, gay children. And I think one of my children, she said she went to sleep and she woke up. She said it was so cold in her mouth in her house. She was in her house. She said she woke up. She just blowing smoke in her house. You know how your breath. And she said I turned the heat on. She said I went and I was pushing the thing, just pushing it one working. Then it said she said, "Child, the lights off." And she said just freezing in her house. And she said she stayed there 2 nights, but then just like the third night she went to stay with somebody else. And then this is the thing to show you how they don't care about you. She was going home. When she was going home, going to her house, she said the stores was open, Popeyes was open, all the business, the majority of the businesses in the neighborhood are open. But the people, she said her apartments and they don't have no lights and electricity in their apartments and stuff, but the restaurants and stuff open. She said, "Who gonna go buy the stuff? Dead people." And then if you go buy stuff, where you gonna cook it? You ain't got nothing to cook it on. Pipes busting. Ew, ew. But I just got on here. I said, let me get on here because it was either do this or go right. I rolled a little bit, then I got on here. So let me get on here. I really wanted to do Zoom so I wouldn't be the one doing all the talking. Y'all watching me and listening to me. I want to hear y'all talk. But I need to set up a Zoom. I ain't never set up. I did. Yeah, I ain't never set up. I've never set up a Zoom. I've always just joined. But yes, honey. Oh, y'all just come in. I don't even see this. I don't know why they. Yeah. Uh, yeah, Miss Tia Cruz. Hey, D. Rodriguez. Hey, hey. Yes, honey. Hey, Greg. Hey, it's Mama J. Leandra. Mm, everybody wash their market. Yes, and that's what I told you. You can wash your market. Go get you some snow. People been balling snow. People that got, and that's what I was telling people about my mama. See, y'all old school. See that's what y'all. I'm laughing, honey, but because my mama, I'm like my mama when it comes to this. I hate change. I hate change. When it's unnecessary. It's just like, you know, just because. Like my mama old school, so she got a gas stove, she got gas heaters in her restrooms in the house, but the oven is electric. So had it not been for the gas stove, my mom would have been in that house cold like everybody else at their house cold. And my mama could cook, because she got gas. Her stove worked. The top of the stove worked. The oven don't work. But baby, everybody that got all this the new electric this, electric that, electric this, electric that, lights off, everything off. So stop being so quick to change, honey. Child, who that asked Mama Jane said, child, she came to see me 20 years ago. Maybe 20 years ago on a Monday night, honey. Baby. You was at the original tracks where we had tracks. Yeah, the government don't care about us. Tell me two times what's going on. They trying to get to California to that good weather y'all got up there, honey. Mm-hmm. Royalty forever. Hey, Cicely, hi, baby. Thank you. Cicely out here. Yes, child. Girl, you got people everywhere. Yeah, they all over Texas. I got one cousin. She migrated to Virginia. Don't too many of my people leave Texas, honey. Me and my one cousin that's in Virginia. Yeah, child. My baby over there sleeping in hoodies and long johns and her winter coat because it's just that cold in her house. And they over there open up Popeyes. Everybody got down to. And then she says, I, it ain't funny, but she says, eyes. Hold on, I'm trying to read all y'all comments. Sure, I ain't cooking nothing, honey. I want gas, but I'm scared of it. I hate the electric stove. I'm from San Antonio, moved to Florida years ago. And you see that big old fire they having in San Antonio? I just saw that on MSNBC, honey. They got a big old fire in San Antonio. I don't know what it is, a apartment complex or a dealership or something, a car complex in the parking lot, the garage, the cars, some big old fire they having in San Antonio now. But what was I getting ready to tell y'all? I said, hold on. But oh, but my child told me, and said they going outside, so she was going outside, so she had to go outside because her phone was dying. She got no electricity, so she went up to one of the businesses up there that was open, and that's how she charged her phone. Because the business got electricity, but they ain't got nothing in their complex. So she went up there and charged her phone in the cold. And she said, bitch, she said, I done twirled around a couple of times, sliding on ice, like I'm on ice skates and stuff. But it's like, child, mm. Child, they on there telling that lie. And then it's just like, Ted Cruz, you been called, child. Stop. Just stop. Now you see why their lawyers don't be liking for him to talk to the press. Mhm. I never prayed so much in my whole life. That's all I've been doing it lately, y'all. Praying for everybody. Amen. That's all you can do, honey. Hey, Milk Bean. Let's go to Mexico, try. But look, but they want to run now. He want to run to Mexico, but y'all been putting borders up. Y'all don't want them over here. Stay from over there. Ain't that ridiculous? Y'all been voting with Trump to put the borders up and keep the Mexicans out. By the time the storm hit your state, that's where you go run into Mexico. I know. Mm. But they don't want them working over here. They give the they give the Mexicans all kind of hell working over here, but this storm hit, you gonna run to Mexico. Mm, baby. Mm, couldn't have let him in. No. And that's what they told y'all. Y'all building the wall. Was you climbing the wall to get to Mexico? Okay, you ain't climbing the wall. What makes you think they climb the wall to get over here? They catch the flights just like you. You just somebody he got the whole world in hand. Hmm. The problem with the cell phone was, that is. And then they charge their phones up in the car. Hmm. I ain't heard. Well, listen, I ain't heard nothing about Trump wife running for governor. And when they start talking about Trump on the news, baby, I turn the channel. I don't want to hear about Trump. I don't care about Trump. I don't want to hear about Trump. Trump not new. I want to hear how we gonna get out of COVID. Send me my damn stimulus check. That's what I want to hear. I do not want to hear about no Trump. Then, like I was saying, how they talking about, well, he the president, we got a covenant. Well, he not the president. What's your excuse now? Trump and Mitch McConnell. Trump going out for Mitch McConnell. I don't care. That ain't priority news. Mm. Yeah, Houston under the bus. Baby, he is on here now, honey. Baby, he had told them don't play. Sylvester Turner, he had told them don't try, baby. People run. Oh, excuse me. People run around him with all kind of problems, honey. Y'all are trying to solve the problem. Y'all trying to point the finger at everybody. Who right? Thank you. Hey, Zap. Okay. Honey. Thank you. Baby, honey. Mm. Baby. People standing in line to get food. People standing in cold lines to get food. People standing in cold lines, rain and snow to get food. People falling down. Then one of my friends on Facebook, talking about his dad in the hospital because he just slipped down some icy steps. Mm-hmm. No, I ain't see Don tonight. I saw part of Don them when he had they said they work at in Congress staffers. Looks like Don Lemon. Don Lemon. She do too much for me. She good, but she be booking too many guests. And then it's just like when people start giving us some important information, she be like, "Oh, I gotta go. I'm sorry. I love to have you back. Love to have you." Stop booking all them people. People start getting good information, that talking about some stuff that you want to hear. Then she rushing them off, trying to get every Tom, Dick, and Harry on the show. Girl, let somebody else have some of them guests. You ain't got to try to put everybody on your show. So I just turned. That's why I just turned when her and Miss Thing come on, Cuomo, honey, he be on there with all that Frank Ski stuff. It's all about him. He can't ask no questions. He got to make statements instead of ask questions. And then, why you have guests on here, honey? If you just want them to listen to you, they can listen to you from home. And then that remind me when we had snow in Atlanta one day. I went out there, honey, and I was just baby, and it ain't funny when it's happening to you. Because child, you don't have no control of it. You just out there just free falling, just falling, baby. And then on top of that, I'm trying to get up. I thought I was going to have to roll back in the house. Cause you fall. Cause let me tell you what was on my mind when I was falling. I was falling and I just knew I just knew my neighbors was looking out the window and they saw me. So I'm trying to get myself together to get up. Then when you're trying to get up, you're slipping back down and slipping back down and just falling. And then I'm falling. I'm embarrassed. I think my neighbors looking out of the windows, and then I'm laughing, and I'm cold. At least I'm trying to get in the house. Y'all, I'm gonna have to roll in the house, child. And then that was gonna be a mess because I'm gonna have to roll to the back door because I couldn't get around that. It's just more ice in the driveway. I'm like, honey. Mm. Thought you broke your monkey. Ooh, baby. I was up there rolling around, falling and sliding, trying to get up. Bitch, I even took my shoes off as cold as it was in the snow and ice. Baby, I took my shoes. Didn't help. Mm-mm. I wasn't, no, I wasn't going to work, and then I wasn't going to work. I was just going outside to walk the dogs. So then it's just like I was going outside because that snow was out there. So and then I was going around the front to check the mail. Go to the mail, my baby. When I got in the house, got all that stuff, honey. Baby, they didn't see me outside no more till the sun came out and the ice was gone. I was looking out the window. It's still out there. Oh, well, I'm still in here. And you hurt your neck. Because, child, you be twisting your body and everything, falling, trying to stop the fall. I had a Labrador mix and Border Collie mix. They were mutts. I had adopted them. Mr. Lee. None. But I told y'all, get rid of my dogs before they go to heaven, before they don't go to doggy heaven, honey. I let them get rid of them. Mm-hmm. Yes. That's the mayor of Houston, Sylvester Turner. He used to be the police chief back in the day. Mm-hmm. Baby, you don't need to get no dog. You don't need no dog. Baby, dogs are a lot of work, honey. Dogs are a lot of work, baby. And then it's just like, baby, when we was coming up, like we was younger, honey. Like we be talking about my grandmother on my daddy's side and my mom's side on my daddy's side, they were country. They had a well in the front yard, rusty water out there with dirt in it. But we was drinking that water. And child, now everybody like they it includes some of my cousins that was down there, in the country drinking that old rusty water out of the well, but now they act like they cannot live without bottled water. Like, girl, we drunk that old dirty rusty water in grandma yard. And we was down there visiting during the summer and the holidays and stuff. Now all of a sudden we got to the point where, girl, Girl, I can't drink no. Oh, I gotta have bottled water. It's the same thing with dogs now. Girl, the dogs eat better than the peoples now. Baby, we was country folks never bought no dog food, honey. Girl, the dog ate what we ate. And the bones that we ate the meat off for, they ate that. And the scrap. Baby, now the dogs can't eat this, they can't eat that. Shit, a person to take a dog to the vet, you run around here with high blood pressure, but the dog, dog in tip top shape, honey. Shots are up to date and everything, honey. Like, child, you don't need no dog, honey. Not today. Mm-mm. Yeah, animals get treated better than people, honey. Mm. Animals get treated better than people. We've been knowing that. Child, 'cause they leave niggas laying out in the street dead. But if you kill a dog, honey, they try to hang you up Sheep Creek. Animal abuse. Somebody report you whooping on a dog quicker than they report you whooping on a human being. And then they'll stand there and read you from A to Z. Tell the police get there if they find you abusing an animal. Child, somebody getting in, a woman getting her tail whooped by a man, honey, you gotta pull out an APB for somebody to come forward as a witness. Maybe that's why I was just like, oh, honey, I just so tired. And it's just like, what are we going through, honey? What are we going through? As if COVID wasn't bad enough. We tried to get the little vaccine, and here come the storms. Then they were. Listen. And although I talked about it because it was news, I need Zoom, baby. I got Zoom. I just need to set it up, but I got to come back on here to let y'all know the quote and all of that if I set it up. Sister said, "Oh, you gonna take the vaccine? Yeah, I'm gonna take it. Yeah, I'm gonna take it, child." But what was I getting ready to say? What was I talking about? What was I talking about? Somebody triggered my conversation. What I was getting ready to say. If y'all tell me what I was talking about. Oh, honey. I'm scared. I'm buying time on the shop. I need some candy. You need some candy? Mm. People have different reasons for not taking it. Dalton, Texas. Mm. No dogs. Mm-mm. Can't drink no bottled water. Yes, honey. It's a mess in Texas. It is a whole mess. It's a whole mess. That's what I'm saying. What are we doing? What are we doing? Somebody had said earlier, what baby God is really upset with us, honey. Because we're dealing with COVID and dealing with now this weather, unemployment, the schools closed. It's just like, child, we need to start over. We need to start over. We need to rethink everything. I say everything should be free. Everything should be free. Nobody should have to pay for nothing. All you have to do is help contribute to society. Everything should be free. Help grow the vegetables, help raise animals, you know. Communities get together and y'all share y'all hogs and cows and all that. Everything should be free, honey. Automobiles, everything should be free. Houses, everything should be free. All you gotta do is gas should be free. Hmm. You have to go work. Your family have to. Y'all have to work. Supermarkets, everything could be just like it is. You got your Kroger's, you got all that, and everybody you get to go get your free stuff, free everything, everything free, child. Mhm. Oh, I see. Like now they talking too much about Ted Cruz. I don't want to hear about Ted Cruz. Ted Cruz is a low down, dirty son of a, and we already know that. So let me go in here and get him off of here. But I cash tapped that $200 yesterday. That's all I had. Maybe I can help them on something. That's like you said, the restaurants are open and they are long lines, but the grocery stores they got nothing right. That's what my mama said, honey. She went to the grocery store, say them shelves just bare. And she said she went in there a couple days ago, honey. They had all that bread and juice, eggs, and she said that it was not a bottle of water in sight. Two shelves, two rows, two shelves, just water all up and down the row, all up and down the aisle, both sides. She said, not even a little 2 ounce bottle of water, no bread. Mm, government, baby, government's horrible with my comments. It makes us feel like we're living our last days. Or time is going backwards. That's what I was going to say a while ago. I said, Chuck, are we living in the last days? Uh, I wanna I wanna child, I'm just so tired of watching movies on Netflix. I'm so tired of watching Netflix. Mm. Good that yes, I'm taking a bottle of water from the job. You better leave them old folks bottles of waters up there. Taking them old folks bottles of water. Baby, listen, I'm talking about you, honey. I be taking them from the club. When I go, child, we get bottles of water, bottles of juice, bottles of cans of sodas, bottles of water, cans of juice, bottles of juice, honey. Mm, mm. I hate turning on the news, honey. Don't turn it on then. Oh, Lord, Jesus. Ooh. So, what y'all saying? But we gotta do what we gotta do, honey. Yes, honey. Texas is 2 million% in the wrong. But I don't understand that Cruz Day was faced with problems. And y'all have to realize, honey, y'all have to realize that and some people people they on oxygen machines and all that stuff. Them people can't get to their stuff, and then these people in these homes. And I saw earlier somebody say that a couple had froze to death in their car. And then they showed where one man had froze to death in his house, froze to death in his house in his recliner, and they say his wife was sitting there next to him, and she was cold too. The man that froze to death in his recliner. Then they showed people where icicles are hanging down from the ceiling fans. Then they had one that had like the roof was leaking and stuff, and it had built an icicle had built all the way up uh from the uh from the floor all the way up to the ceiling. Looked like a sculpture, ice sculpture in the middle of their house. Yeah. Could y'all imagine? And then just like I said, could y'all imagine what we'd be going through Texas, what the Texas would be going through if Donald Trump was in office? Because the governor, Abbott, he down there acting a fool. Ted Cruz acting a fool. All the other Republicans in Texas, they acting a fool. But child, and then uh President Biden reached out to the governor, called him because he down there acting fool. Somebody he don't want no assistance from the government. Yeah. Hmm. Baby, it's just, and you know I be wanting, I be really wanting, baby, it's a call, honey. Girl. Mm. They say, baby, guys, we're used to struggle. We're gonna make a way out of nowhere, honey. Black people been doing this all their lives. Yes, honey. They can't. And then that's what he's saying, honey. Y'all can't handle the stuff we go through. Stuff that kill other folks, honey. We make it through like it's nothing. Mm. Y'all sitting up here. What was the last comment? Girl, my apartment manager sent a text saying, take the water from the pool to flush the toilet. Yeah, they never telling people don't flush the toilet for 2 or 3 days. Baby, who is gonna be in here smelling that? No, baby, this ain't no outhouse. This ain't no outhouse. It's a mess. No, baby, he was in Texas, son. You was in Texas. You'd be sitting at the girl's house. Now that's what you would want to do. Baby, they got that so locked down, honey. You ain't gonna get to that. It's just awful, honey. Told you this gonna be Texas probably gonna be another Flint when it comes to that water because they say that water. Mm-mm. Just imagine, and I'm just saying, I'm just laying here. We laying here like y'all see now. We ain't have no problem. Our lights on, heater. We can cook, water running. But baby, mm. So baby, you know they ain't believe in global warming. I see this phone, just this camera jumping. Is she freezing, twirling? Cause I see it's doing this. Hmm. It said the world end and we in the comment went away, honey. We in the um, mm, mm. So y'all please keep canned goods, potted meat by the what's that? By the cases, 1 or 2 barbecue grills, y'all. Yes, I just and somebody just told me that. I hadn't thought about that, but that is good. I said barbecue grill. Make sure you got some charcoal and lighter fluid and all that stuff, because when you have situations like this and the lights go out, your food, your meat go bad. So baby, don't let your meat go bad, honey. Fire up that barbecue grill and go out there and grill that meat, honey. Cook it. Stove and everything not working, but have your barbecue pit ready to fire it up. So yeah, that was a good idea. I hadn't thought about that, honey. Maybe this going with making people stay put to kill off this coronavirus, honey. Who knows? People got nowhere to stay. They got kids to look after. All what are you telling your family? People don't get evicted. It's just too much every damn day. But one thing for certain, and two things for sure. We are the descendants of slaves that would not die. I always say when something is revealed to you, believe the revelation, honey. Thanks, right. I made coffee on the grill. Shh. Child, I'm country. Yes, it's a terrible situation, honey. That the black people get to go with the stay. We won't die. I ain't playing with y'all. You never know, honey. You never know, honey. Let me go down here and freeze. Y'all see. The Bible say, be ye ready. Baby. They be laughing. Oh, baby, I stay down that aisle to get me some Viennas and some sardines. I'm gonna stop buying sardines though, cause now they have them little old sardines. They look like minnows. Like this ain't no sardine, honey. What is this? Like a can full of minnows. Not that big. Girl, I don't want that. No mini sardine. I don't want that. Food at the dollar store not bad. I'm just saying. Viennas. Baby, I got this from the gas station. I got that from the gas station. I ain't never heard of no Brookdale. I say, is this spam? Is that what this is? Is this spam? Kind of like spam. I ain't never had this, honey. Is that like spam? Anybody know? They say luncheon, luncheon meats. Baby, I got it because got that key on there. Baby, remember when you used to get spam back in the day and used to have that key? Yeah, I was talking about that the other day. Had that key on the spam. Take that key and then you had to wind it around all the way around. Girl, what kind of mess was that, honey? You got to wind it all the way around to open the jar with that key. That was just some kind of way they was just psyching us in to buying that spam, honey. Mm-hmm. Maybe these folks don't be caring about these. They don't be caring. All these people care about is power. You don't care about helping nobody. Take care of you see? Baby, listen. And I think, and that's why, just like the government treat us, that's not the government. Yeah, the government, the Republicans, basically mainly the Republicans. That's how they treat us. That's how they treat the world. That's why God is brought, like get out of here. What was I talking about? Somebody type it in there and let me know what I was talking about. That's what I was getting ready to say. Ain't it funny how they don't have no money to help us? They don't want to send us no money. You know, During this pandemic, they going back and forth about the stimulus check, going back and forth about unemployment, going back and forth, and they ain't got no money, back and forth, the vaccine and all and forth. But they just spent billions of dollars to send somebody to Mars, send a damn robot to Mars. Now I'm all for it and stuff, but if you got money to do stuff like that. You got money to help people. You gotta send billions of dollars to send a robot to Mars. But people over here dying, and y'all claiming y'all ain't got no money. Then y'all fighting about sending us $1,400, $2,000 for the. Y'all going back and forth about that. But honey, that's what I say, baby. And now I know when people ask me from now on, they say, "You have any regrets?" When people say, "You have any regrets?" I said, "No, I don't have no regrets, honey." But it's just like now my only one of my regrets is that I didn't take advantage of the lifestyle that my daddy side of the family was it. Because I told you, my grandmother, they didn't have to go to the store and buy nothing but beer, snuff, and tobacco. That's all my grandmother on my daddy's side had to go to the store for. Beer, snuff, and chewing tobacco. Everything else she could make. She got flour and sugar. Your flour and sugar. Baby, listen, my grandmother, she had a garden and she raised her own animals. And she taught all her children how to farm and how to, yes, yes, honey. Had cows, horses, chickens, meat. Cows, pigs, and chickens. They raised cows, pigs, chickens, horses. They eat the horses. They just ride the horses. Uh, baby. Garden, peach trees, pear trees, pecan trees, cabbage, uh, collard green, all that, snap peas, black eyed peas, yeah, garden, onions, carrots. My grandmother grew everything, baby. And we so citizens. But now, just look, baby. Mm-mm-mm. Now food is, baby, you go get a pack of chicken wings, honey. They charge you $10 for a pack of chicken wings with about six chicken wings in it. Just think if I had my home, could I had my own damn chickens, eggs, chicken whenever I want, a cow, got my milk. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. That's one of my regrets, son. But you know what? I ain't one. And the reason I ain't trying to get into that lifestyle because, baby, that was the country life. I wanted to live in the city. I ain't want to live in no country when I was young. When I was young, child, I didn't want to live in no country. Now I'm older, honey, baby. And then they got cows and stuff. People got cows and chickens and stuff in the city now. Like, child. Hmm. I ain't like no figs, but they had fig trees too. But I ain't like figs. Then they had plum, and berries. We call them dewberries, but honey, the raspberries and stuff, growing berries, and then just you just walking down the streets and berries growing all on the side of the road, peach trees all on the side of the road and stuff, plum trees all on the side of the wall. Then they got watermelon patches. Yes, honey, baby, please, potatoes, screw everything, child. You can tell them for nothing. Mm, what is that? What was that, Tony? Never heard of that. Ooh, butter beans. Butter beans, honey. Grapes. I regret going to the Lions Den in Atlanta. Why you regret it? What happened? Okay. But the worst, look, that's it. But the worst, Danielle, the worst and the most insulting is not the $10 for the chicken wings. It's the 15 and $20 they want for that little old small pack of oxtails. Maybe you just get a whole thing of oxtails, $5 or $6. I mean, they wrap them things up. You can have, baby, it's like you had a whole cow. Baby, now they got Walmart got that 5 or 6 oxtails in a little old square pack, honey. They be talking about 12, 13, 14, $15. And that ain't enough for one person. And that ain't enough for one person. Cause hell, I can eat that little pack of oxtails by myself. I need 2 packs just for me. That's $30. Mm. Aloha. Who's that checking in from Hawaii? I waiting on another comment to come in. I guess I'm gonna have to touch it. Haley Kalani 01. Uh, why don't you throw oxtail away? We clean. No, yes, honey. And chitlins too. They threw them chitlins away. They didn't want that. Honey. Baby, let's stop talking about food because y'all making me hungry. Y'all making me hungry. What's this? Y'all know I got my snacks on the side. Hold on. No, these not Cheetos. These are Frito Twists. See that? Hey, Justin. And see, I know that ain't what I want. Love eating those with cheese. Just cheese. Baby. Bree told me stop drinking this. It's got too much sugar in it. Moonshine. It's a store. I got a store in here, honey. Oh, Michelle got me this. Elderberry. I just threw my arm over this camera. Shave under my arm. You like making Frito pies with those chips? Oh, is that what it is? Sophia Taco Club. You're on that wrong side, honey. Maybe somebody got on that wrong side today, but it didn't play on the radio. it cut off before it got to that. Somebody had called me live while I was on the air, and it cut off. I forgot because we were going to happy hour. So you already know, honey. I still got my blunt, Cicely. Where's Rachel? Rachel not in here. She said she was filming. Are they still filming? Mm. Hey, Capital M. What's going on? Where's Ty? Ty not in here. Lakeisha, Ty. I know Jasmine watching. Hey, Jasmine Nicole. Jasmine Nicole Richardson. What's going on? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Baby, Walmart don't have nothing. Baby, they down here acting like they in Texas. Cause one of the Krogers, Myra talking about where's my third stimulus? Where's my first and second one? Mm. Baby cakes, I need to check YouTube because I'm not getting my notifications, honey. YouTube RS is playing. YouTube playing, honey. Mhm. Baby. Lord Jesus. Honey Hirsch. Herney. Herney Hirsch. My grandmother, I hear you now. I hear you now. What, what time is it? Child, look. Oh, honey. And then look, everything that's going on in the world. And what really makes it bad, what makes it worse, everything that we dealing with in the world, honey. Mm, oh, you going to vote him out? You in the school board? You in the board of directors? Y'all gonna get together and vote him out? Crazy Joe, Batman Joe. The worst of it, honey, is everything that we going through, and to make things even worse, Serena done lost. Sabrina lost in the semifinals, honey. So it's like I don't even want to see the finals no more. I don't want to see it. I just wanted her to get number 24, child. That's how hard, honey. She lost and she's sad and depressed, upset. I'm sad for her, honey, but I'm still proud of her. But I want her to win that 24th and 25th. I want her to have a record by herself. Oh, she was doing good though. She hanging with them young folk though, honey. She got one of them back. She got Halla back, but she couldn't get Naomi Osaka back. Some recipes. What you kind of mm, facts? Mm, I love Serena. You don't love Serena because she don't spell her name like that. That's Serrana. Mm. Just messing with you, baby. They spell my name Sofia. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's SOPH. She has a pretty clothing line. And she got a couple more commercials too. I've seen on a couple more national commercials. That's good. TS Mulatto. So let me go Google see what oxtails is. Baby, Google ain't gonna help you, baby. You gotta get them. You gotta have them out of that pot on that plate in front of you. That's how you gonna find out what they are. Woo woo woo! Somebody have fried some oxtails. I saw somebody on Facebook they fried oxtails. I ain't never seen that. I'm like, girl, never heard no fried oxtails. See like you messing up good meat, honey. And then my eczema been acting up. You know, during the wintertime, your eczema act up anyway. Been having my cream. Sometimes I put the cream on. You put the cream on. She few minutes, honey. She go to work. Sometimes I have to reapply it, honey. God, today I was 8 minutes behind. Fried, yeah, child. They put them fried. I never heard that. You think it was live? The fried? Yes, I watched it. Baby, them astronauts were so happy. One black face in that room, but he was so light you didn't even know he was black till they put the camera on him. I didn't see but one black face in there. Uh, the great thing is, I found out 3 years ago what oxtails were, and was so mad at my mama. Oh, okay. Mm. All the Eagles agreed to trade Carson Wentz to the Colts. Oh, what comment I missed, honey? Looking at that television. Yeah, it was one black man there. He was light skinned. But they were so excited. Child, what? I wonder if my stimulus check's on Mars. Could they take a picture, see if my stimulus check on Mars? Maybe they was excited, honey. They was up clapping and cheering and fist bumping. Mm-mm. It's this here, this shirt. I know what it is. This shirt, honey. This little, and it be right here, massaging it. That's why they got that robot up there to get our chicks. They're on Mars. That's why they get. That's why. Look, that's why they vote the way. That's why the Republicans vote the way they vote. They don't give a damn what we care, honey, because they get ready to move to Mars. They gonna leave us here. Baby, the Republicans get ready to move to Mars. They go find life up there, honey. They gonna go steal Mars too, honey. Just like they stole America from the Indians. They finna go steal Mars. Ooh, it's me, honey. Send them all home. Mm. Yeah, I'm just like to get my arm under here, out of this. Cause that's what it is. See the little ridge around there, that be bothering me, honey. Do 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 do. Child, y'all work. Anybody got to work tomorrow? Everybody working from home. They've been trying and trying for years. Let them go ahead tomorrow. Let them go ahead. Oh, excuse me. I need to get up, go get my little cream. Look like, oh, yep. Give me some sugar, y'all. Oh, baby, these, you know why I can't be watching them, honey, because it just gets so, girl, where's the remote, honey? They get too excited, honey, too hyped up about nothing. Go put it on some of this. I'm gonna go watch me, baby, I need to go and watch me. I still ain't watching no episodes of Queen Sugar. Let me see. Let me go. Queen Sugar. Let me get out of here. Go over here. Let me go right here. Let me go right here. Go there. Go back. Mm. Mr. Lee, remember that cigarette lighter? Mr. Lee, Netflix. Y'all say hey to Mr. Lee. Hey, Mr. Lee. Hey, how you doing? He said, hey, how y'all? You need some sugar for your Kool-Aid. You don't need no sugar. Use some syrup if you don't have no sugar. Sophia, did you like the Wendy Williams movie? Girl, I ain't even watched it. I ain't watched the Wendy Williams movie. Let me tell you what I've been watching. Behind Her Eyes. It's a new series. Behind Her Eyes. Let me see. This nothing what? Oh, excuse me. I'm just put this on now for the watch because I already know. I'm just put it on so I have to just don't want to hear talk about Ted Cruz. Don't want to hear them talking about no sports. So I'm just gonna put Greenleaf. Just be playing, honey. 'Cause I never use syrup. If you out of sugar, honey, put you some syrup in it. Put you some syrup, syrup and Kool Aid. I try syrup, Kool Aid, anything sweet, honey. Put you some syrup and some jelly in it. Yeah, you just want some sugar. Put some sweet in it, syrup and some sugar. Danielle said, Danielle said, don't do it. Don't you? Oh, my breast. Ooh. Mm. 100 pounds of sugar, baby. Green leaf, honey. Ooh, why did they take that off, honey? No, they could came with a couple more seasons. Syrup water. Child. That's tea. That's tea. Syrup water. Mm. Maybe I need to go over there and get my cream, honey, and put on my arm. Jesus, I feel like getting up. Grace. Say, I tried powdered sugar, it don't work. I would think powdered sugar would work, it just float, huh? No, it don't float. But it be up there at the top. It take you a while to stir it on down, but you put it in coffee and stuff, so I guess not. I'm never going to sleep after this, you know. What 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 Myron say? Billie Holiday. What Miss Lawrence doing in there? What character she playing? I saw her in there with that wig on. Mm. Mm. Maybe it's something else watching the beginning of Greenleaf, knowing everything that's gonna happen. Y'all, I've been binge watching Michael Jackson concert video. I gotta watch what they telling me to watch. I be crying and dancing, y'all. Mm-mm. Crying and dancing. Hey, Mr. Kendall, head security. Mr. Kendall and your mama used to be in a relationship, Sophia. Did you know that? Did your mama tell you that? She didn't tell me either. It came out while I kept watching. Put my arm back through here, honey. Oh, oh. What's up, child? What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up, cuz? Turn this down. I know what's gonna happen. I don't need you to all that noise. What's on y'all agenda, honey? What y'all do today? Mm, classic at Ask Mama. Mm, Shub Snow. Stuck in this damn house. Y'all, who all lights off? Danielle, your lights off? Who all lights off? Who all water off? Come on, Greenleaf. That big old pretty house. It will be over soon, y'all. This too shall pass. Amen. The only time I wish I lived in a building so I wouldn't have to do this. Shh. Shoveling snow. We got water pipes busted all over here. Not me yet, though. The first time I was like, okay, but every damn week, oh my God. Mm, you know, maybe I need, now that I'm watching it, honey, I need to go back. Now that I know what happened, since I have it on. It was just my lights but my water off. The great day, yeah. Okay. Goodness. Yeah, I see you say furniture wet. That would take me out. A lot of people in Texas, honey, they are taking their furniture, breaking it up, breaking their sofas and stuff, and using the wood in the fireplace. And what was the other comment? The kids ain't trying to make money anymore. Where they at? Maybe they ain't got no electricity. Internet down. Say the crackheads even taking cover, honey. Baby. They ain't got nobody to go sell the stuff to, so they say, what's the point in stealing it? Oh, oh, I'm telling y'all, now that I'm watching this and I know everything that's gonna happen, I do need to watch this because I know the storyline. I can see these reactions and stuff. Because when Grace first came home and her mama came out and all that, I was like, oh, then the uncle standing over there. I was like, now I tie all them loose ends together. I see why she was acting like that. Somebody come over here and go and get my cream. Cause I keep rubbing my arm, rubbing and I gonna do nothing. I need to rub this cream in here. I'm gonna start scratching it. And that ain't good, honey. Just scratching. To be stretching it. I can't be sitting up here stretching. Come on, Oprah Winfrey. DD58. What's going on? Hey, Sophia, funny enough, today I bought the hydrating cleaning bar. Let me see. Accepted by the National Eczema Association. Have you tried it? I ain't never heard of it. I ain't heard of it, child. Try it's just like that. What you call it, honey? Baby, eczema, honey. You know if it's eczema, honey, because she moves around. She don't stay in one spot. She in your arm one time. Tomorrow she may be in your leg, maybe your thigh, on your back, shoulders. She moves around, honey. I think she a frequent flyer, honey. She travels. mm, allergies. Mm. And what did I eat? What I just ate? I ate that turtle. Let's say when it start acting, you need to like. So it's probably this chocolate. Cause I think like when I be at the club and I get that fried fish, honey. She really get to act up when I eat that fish too. So I probably have to leave her alone too. That fried fish. Lord, it'd be a mess if I have to leave this chocolate alone, girl. Jesus. That's the last thing I ate was that chocolate. I had some pork skins, but I ate them. Let me see. You got it at Walgreens? Really what? I don't know that. Really mineral oil. Ask Mama J. Yes, son, I got the store. got the store, honey. organic mineral oil. They say that what you call it, black oil seed. Mr. 6 feet 8. I was where you been? You did another 12 hours on the job. I saw your post about you did 12 hours. So he's dedicated and dependable and reliable. He must work for Fox 5 News. He's dedicated, dependable, and reliable. Child. Don't step outside of bald head, Grace. Why they sit up by him? He had to make up for bad child support in March. 20 kids. Your kids down the toilet in towels. How they catch you? How they get you for that? He's a girl. I'm starting to eat, Johnny. Well, go get my cream, honey. I'll let you use some of it too. Let me get my cream, honey. Ugh. The best. Here my eyes. Put it back on. What you talking about? To eat. You won't let them crab legs at this hour to eat. Baby, food is good every time, whenever you eat it. Yeah, it's water off, baby. Grace don't play with you, baby. The rest don't walk around there acting like you ain't did nothing. Grace know the tea. Oh, mm. Say you, say me. Mm. Maybe I asked y'all what time I was while ago. Nobody never told me the time. I just didn't see it. And they playing with the what? So an ice skull. It's really cold here, but they playing with the what? They playing with the utility. Child, ain't no 421. I know. Not here. Who's in Eastern time zone? I'm in the Eastern time zone. What time is it in the Eastern time zone, honey? Girl, you thinking too much. Oh, girl, this she married. I'm in New York. Oh, you're in New York. So this mean it's 421 here? Because we're in the same time zone. Start spreading the news. I'm eating today. I'm gonna eat my twist and then I'm gonna have my powdered luncheon meat. Oh, not finna open that. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Not gonna open it. I'm not gonna open it. I'm not gonna open that can. Tell her Mary J. Baby, she with the gay. I saw him for what he was first time he laid his eyes on the camera. I'm like, girl, you can. What's gonna be hard? You might know. I feel that in my soul. What? Oh wow. They over there they down there at the lake smoking. She down there taking pills. I want chip and dip. Too lazy to get up, honey. Or maybe I'm just talking about me. Mm. Y'all see that? Um, it's right in there. See how it's wrapped up in there? See it. Mm. Not go cry. Mm. Hey, Cindy, what's going on? Cindy Martinez. Mm. Oh, you miss me. I know you miss me. I know you miss me. I know you miss me, but love. I miss you all too. G family, what's up? I guess everybody waking up to use the restroom now. So they see I'm on. I guess Bria will be in here in a minute. Getting ready on her restroom run. Mm-mm. Baby, that was so pretty. Slow down, girl, slow down. I went to school with Cindy Martinez, 1974. That's her. Lucky you. G family, what's on your mind? Maybe what's on my mind? How to get this money. Trying to get this money because the government ain't trying to help nobody. I'm going after this money. It's like a jungle sometimes. Make you wonder how I keep from going under. Good morning, Stephen P. How are you? Mm, good. Okay. Howdy. Mm, broken glass everywhere. Mm. Mind on your money on your mind. Baby, I just said I want to go back. I want to go back to high school. When I was in high school in the 12th grade. I know everything I had to deal with, but I want to do over from high school, 12th grade. I want to do anybody want to do over? Anybody want to do over? Now that we have ran into COVID, we have ran into Donald Trump. Does anybody want to do over? I want to go back to high school, 12th grade. 12th grade, where I was still a little girl going to the family reunions, going to the family reunions, being with my friends, meeting friends that's gonna last a lifetime. Then if I go back to the 12th grade, then a lot of my friends that are deceased, I'll be able to be with them again, honey. 12th grade, we starting over. We're gonna apply ourselves more. I wanna go back. I was prom queen. You can tell me nothing. I want to go back to graduation when my star mom was still here. Okay. I just got rid of that damn COVID, honey. You did? You made it. I made it. When I look back over my life, yes, honey, 12th grade. Getting ready to go to Texas Southern University, honey. Child, hush your mouth. Hush your mouth and keep talking. Hush your mouth and keep talking, baby. Good morning, Mel Mel. Mel Mel, do you have my check? Play sports, cheerleading, high school dance night. Baby, I got to college. That's when I was cheerleading. Yes, honey. Getting on that bus. We heading to Grambling. Getting on that bus, heading to Southern. Getting on that bus. I'm talking about the cheerleaders and the band. We were all together. The cheerleaders and the band. We would travel together on the school buses. Going down the highway. Eat a bit of Mississippi, honey. Going to Mississippi Valley. Yes, honey. Jackson State. Going to this place, Jackson State. Miss Sophia, when am I gonna see you with Maddie? I got a picture of me and Maddie. I'll post it after I get off of here. I'll just mess with you soon, real soon. You're gonna see me with Maddie real soon, baby. Sooner than you think. I went to FAMU. We beat y'all bottles, y'all booties. We ain't play FAMU. You talking about Tennessee State? I'm talking about Texas Southern University. We didn't play y'all. We didn't play FAMU. We were part of SWAC, Grambling, Southern, Prairie View, Jackson State, Alcorn, Mississippi Valley. We were with SWAC. You keep watching the reruns of us. Yes, Grambling, honey. Miles. hmm Alabama A&M. I think we played what you call them too. One time we played Lamar University a couple of times in Beaumont. We are the cheerleaders from Southern U. Let us in. We are from Southern U in Baton Rouge. Let us introduce ourselves to you. I'm Miss Sophia. Hey, my boyfriend's number 24. He is the one that is going to score, score, score. Oh, Sophia. And her boyfriend number 24. What are the had the winning team. Back yeah, fam, you had the winning team, okay? Before SFSU got popular, honey. Mm. Oh, oh, oh. Since you been, I told y'all, didn't I tell y'all? I just told y'all. I said, Bria. I said, everybody popping in here now. They must be getting up on their restroom breaks. I said, Bria be in here in a minute. There she is. Hey, Brie. uh, Jinx versus Union here. Oh, oh. Brianna, dog got a man, huh? Brianna got a man. But this is what I want to know. How did he get there? No man is supposed to be there. Oh, I have the TV on. What is it? Gray. What is it? Grace. What is it? That is. Oh my God. The one we're watching, y'all. I done watched it already. I just got it on, so I just want something on the TV while I'm on here. I don't want it on the sports channel because they're too loud, and I don't want it on CNN and MSNBC because they ain't talking about number Ted Cruz. I don't care about Ted Cruz. Ted Cruz don't like people. He don't care about people. Y'all acting like y'all surprised. Y'all in church carrying on like that. They up there praising the Lord, and y'all down there in heaven, in the office, in the utility class. Are you a Dallas Cowboy fans? No. I cannot stand the Cowboys. Cannot stand Jerry Jones. Cannot stand the Cowboys at all. Mm. Mm. I'm watching Greenleaf. That's what it is. Greenleaf. Well, the TV is on Greenleaf just to have some playing instead of being in this room with nothing on. I got a testimony. I got a testimony. Oh, Samuel Neal, I love you too. They used to have the finest men on their team back in the day. I was a cowgirl. Oh, no, I ain't say I ain't like the players, honey. Yeah, I love me some Emmett Smith. And when Tony Dorsett with y'all, with the Cowboys, now I always loved the fine player. I just didn't like the team and the coach, Michael Irvin. He got hooked on that stuff. He was still fine too. He's still fine these days, honey. That's because they, you know why they can't succeed? That's because their coach ain't right. He's evil. He's a blue-eyed devil. That's why the Cowboys can't have no good season. Same with the Falcons. Arthur Blank, he's evil. He tore down them two historical God not pleased with that. He know why he did it. He just wanted to destroy our history. That's what he did. hmm Tried to make it look good, dress it up to be pretty. hmm Yep, I don't like Tom Brady. Because if a black quarterback had did what Tom Brady was accused of and then got caught doing the honey, they would have stripped him of those Super Bowls and they would have stripped him of the MVP awards. So they just vacated that season, those years. But no, then he went down there to Tampa Bay. And Tampa Bay, like they were scared of him. They threw that game away. You cannot tell me that Kansas City was that bad, honey. They told them to lose that game just so Tom Brady could look like he's the greatest of all time. He's not the GOAT. He's not the GOAT. When they found out he was cheating, honey, he should be just he should be just like Barry Bonds and Pete Rose, honey. Yes, honey. He should be just like them. Their careers were defined by that cheating. They was on them doing them steroids. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't have nothing against Tampa Bay. It's just that quarterback they have. Just like I don't really care for Baltimore. I don't care for the Baltimore Ravens. But they have Lamar Jackson there. My team, so my number one team is the Houston Texans. And then, oh, I'm with the Falcons, honey. I'm with Who Dat Nation. Then I like, because of my baby, I have to pull for the Pittsburgh Steelers because you know Pittsburgh Steelers was our rival for the longest, honey. And that's the reason I don't like Baltimore is because of Ray Lewis. Hey, what's going on, Pam? Mm, and I don't like the Tennessee Titans because they the old Houston Oilers. They stole our team, so I never support the Tennessee Titans. They the old Houston Oilers. But baby, my boyfriend, my original boyfriend, was Warren Moon, Ernest Given, Earl Campbell. Baby, my original boyfriends, Ernest Given, Warren Moon, and Earl Campbell. Those are my original boyfriends. And everybody know now it's all about Michael Vick. Ray Lewis and Ray Lewis was too cocky. He was too cocky. Then when he got in that trouble here at the Super Bowl in Atlanta, caught up in that murder investigation, honey. He just mm-mm. But yes, honey. Then I don't feel with the Falcons because of the way they treated Michael Vick. After that, I just like Ernest Gibbons. Oh, and then baby Odell Beckham Jr. And what's the one name that be doing the salsa? Just a cute fine self. Cruz. Yes, honey. What's his name? The Cruz boy, honey. They be doing the salsa when he make the touchdowns. His old fine, sexy self. Mm, mm. Victor Cruz, honey. That's his name. Victor. Victor Cruz, baby. Mm. Y'all don't know, honey. Ain't nobody put it in there yet. I done thought of it. Victor Cruz. Mm. It's one of them times now I'm up. Want something to eat. I don't know what I want. Want to go. Probably need to go get a piece of the cheesecake. 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 Banana pudding. Cheesecake. Cheesecake. What's going on? Good morning, honey. Good morning, Miss and everybody. I want crab cakes. Okay. What did you say you was up all in crab this morning? Yeah, oh, you had them all over your wall. Terrell Owens. Oh yeah, it's a fine black cell. The original fine black one was Ernest Given. The little short fine black, super fast cell. Black men are just gorgeous. Thank you, God, for the blessing. Hmm. Black men and black women and black trans men and black trans women and black females, black ladies. I'm a lady. What y'all say? Mama froze. Well, she act. Can't bet your eyes. When you bet your eyes, they give you away that you're not frozen. Terror oil, sexy stuff, honey. But terror oil, she said, got a lot of problems though. She started off with them ashy lips. She, I ain't never seen a black man that want to put no chapstick on his lips. Every time I see your lip, you black as they come, honey. You sitting out there with white lips. Put some Vaseline or something on your lips. Mm. But back in the day, my original basketball boyfriend was Otis Thorpe. Otis Thorpe, and then Alonzo Mourning. Oh, girl. I used to love Otis Thorpe. I used to love Alonzo Mourning. Oh, God. Otis Thorpe. Alonzo Mourning. Where is Otis Thorpe, honey? Mm, mm. Big old hands, big old feet, fine, sexy, handsome. Girl, Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan. Little old black raisin. Michael Jordan never been fine. He's just a great basketball player, honey. Michael Jordan did nothing for me. But he was the greatest of all time. You never could get into basketball. Oh, baby, it started off for me when I was in high school. It was this tall, handsome young man that played because I went to Lamar Senior High School, and I can't even think of his name no more. It was two of them. It was two tall, handsome basketball players. One of them, uh, you know how you be having crushes on boys if they don't know it. These are my two boyfriends. One of them broke the school bus. He was on the school bus with me, him and his brother, and we dropped him off first. That was one of my. He played basketball too. He was one of my secret crushes. And then this other one was a basketball player. I liked him. He was my secret crush too. And then after I graduated, one day I was in Houston and I went to the Papados on Westheimer. Me and my girlfriend Alice. How about that boy? Worked at Papados. He was a server. Oh, he was like, "Hey, how you doing?" He remember me like I would talk to him. I would talk to him, speak to him. They knew me and stuff. We would talk and conversate, but They ain't never know I had a crush on him, honey. Then he saw me like, "Hey Joe, what's going on? How you been?" But I thought, and I was just shocked to see him work there because I just knew he was at somebody's university playing basketball. Getting ready to go pro. But I wonder where are both of them? Want to know where they are. One of my know where his house is. I don't know the exact address, but they lived on the opposite end of the street we lived on. Like I'm talking about like 10, 15 blocks away. I'll walk down there and knock on the wrong door. His name was Eric. One of them name was Eric. I gotta get my oh child, let me stop talking about these boys. Sit the back like a oh oh. They were just my boyfriends in my mind. Nothing ever happened. They never knew they were my boyfriends in my mind. We talking about 5 men. What we talking about? 5 men? Yes, honey. Yes, God, honey. Look right there, yeah, like respond. hmm Those were the days, honey. Those were the days. I want to go back to the 12th grade, senior high, going to the prom and all of that. I'm not gonna take no girl. I'm going with a boy. This time, I'm taking a boy. I'm not taking no girl. hmm We are night owls. I worked night for 30 years. My body still think I'm working. Oh, I'm a night owl. Excuse me. Because I come from the club and the pageant industry, so everything takes place at night. And then when I was coming up, baby, the clubs didn't close till 4 a.m. So we were really night owls. We would leave the club at 4 because we had to close the club. We leave the club at 4, then we go to a restaurant, get something to eat. We was in Houston. We were going to one while we was going to Miss Baker's, and then we go to Miss Baker's. It was a little hamburger joint like Miss Ann's, like just a little hamburger joint. And then we started going to House of Pies on Kirby Drive in Houston. House of Pies. And then when I didn't want to be hanging out with them, I would go to what was it called? Now it's Taco Cabana, but what was it called before? They had filed a lawsuit against them, and Taco Cabana had won, baby. They had to close. They had to give all their franchise to Taco Cabana. What was the name of that restaurant? It was a Mexican restaurant. Baby, it was my favorite. And I told you I was a regular, honey, so they knew me when I come through there and I go through the drive-through. Yeah, let me give me some beef nachos with extra cheese. I know extra beef and extra cheese. Drive on around. Heavy on the cheese. What was the name of it? Baby, that was my favorite restaurant, honey. I wish Miss Thang was on here. Sophia, it should be an ATL version of Pose. So the people from Pose, they from the ATL. Why my best friend gonna say he loved Terry Crews? I'm like, oh, now Terry Crews is fine now. He fine and sexy, child. Terry Crews is fine and sexy. Mm, he just he just a little too soft to be that big. Oh, but all the walls and all the barriers have been removed. So that's all that you have to let that go. Mm, We have to let that go, child. We have to let that go. It is what it is. And everybody just, you either want them or you don't want them. That's the bottom line. If you want them, you just be with them. If you don't want them, you don't have to express why you don't want them. Just say I don't want you. You're not my type. You gotta hurt people's feelings. Cause I think I'm finna go. I'm finna go. Thank you, Bree. Bree to put up all my. Yes, honey. Somebody make them go ding. All my apps, honey. Make them go ding. But what was I getting ready to say? Not in eyesight either. I was getting ready to say something, honey. But yeah. Oh, you just want them or you don't. And then it's just like it's no such thing as yes, I've had some authentic African food, honey. I had some fufu. Baby. Ew. No offense. It was nasty. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. To see what happened, I told y'all my cousin Lena, God rest her soul, honey. She was she was over at TSU, and I was at TSU. My cousin, I ain't even know, but I ain't even know my cousin had registered to go to school, honey, at TSU. Gotta find out my cousin was registered at TSU, and she was not trying to get no education. My cousin was over there. I love money. Ooh, baby, my cousin. Lena was a mess. That was my favorite cousin. That was my favorite. That was the one that Lena again, because she would still be here. She the one taught me how to drive a stick shift. Yes, baby. And my mom, she was crazy about me, baby. She was crazy about me, and my mom would let me go anywhere with Lena. She let Lena drag me all over. My mama knew I was with Lena. She didn't care. She would let Lena drag me out. Lena would take me everywhere, honey. I go over Lena house for the weekend with school during the summer. I would go. Mama let me go over Lena house and stay for weeks at a time. Mm-hmm. Oh, baby, fufu. Cause I was like, where the spoon and stuff? They got this dough and you roll it up in your finger. They got it's gee, they like it's a certain technique where you have to roll it up in your finger and dick it down in the bowl in the sauce. I'm like, it's about try it. Because mind you, when I was that age, when I was young, I was just chicken hot dogs, hamburgers, chicken hot dogs, hamburgers, nachos. I wasn't eating no oxtails. I wasn't eating no pig feet. I wasn't eating no turkey wings, all that soul food and stuff, ribs, barbecue ribs, chicken, fried hamburgers, hot dogs. That was it. That was all I. We didn't know nothing about no ramen noodles back then. We didn't have no ramen noodles. Maybe we had sandwiches, bologna, salami, cheese, cereal, bananas, chicken, hot dog. My mama knew. My mama. Thank God for my mama. Baby, my mama. We didn't know nothing about no pot pies. No pot pies. My mama would make. She would make like. She know we like fried chicken, so we're gonna have fried chicken. She make beans, red beans, some beans, rice, uh, what spaghetti. She make spaghetti, mashed potatoes. Like she would have greens and she put smoke hops in them, but we wouldn't eat the fat. We would just dig the lean out of it. Baby, that would irritate my mama. She go in there and get, who done dug all the lean out of this? Baby, that's how we went on the fat, all that, when she had that salt bacon in there, baby, we wasn't eating that. My mom and dad and Amy and all them, they were eating that salt bacon. When my mom would cook beans, I wouldn't get the beans. I wouldn't eat no beans. I just get the cornbread and dig down in and get me some juice and put the juice on my cornbread and then put that sugar in. I just had bean juice, cornbread, and sugar. I wasn't eating that soul food like that. And then I think the first thing I started eating was like mustard green. My mama, that's my favorite green. That was my mama's favorite too, mustard greens. So she used to keep cook mustard greens. And that's when I started eating mustard greens. I used to love mustard greens, mustard greens. So everybody be hollering collard. And my mama loved mustard greens too, but she just said mustard greens they cook down. It takes so many bunches of mustard green to make a pot because they cook down so. But with collard greens, they don't cook down that much. So you can get a pot with just like two or three bushes of them. But the mustard greens, you got to have about 10, 12, 15, 20, 90 bunches for it to be a half a pot because they cook down, but they were so good. They are so good. They still good. That's my favorite. I go get the mustard greens, honey. Matter of fact, I need some mustard greens now. Please, if you ever invite me to your house and you cook some greens, mustard greens, collard greens, or what have you, do not put no sugar in. If I come to your house and you got sugar in your mustard greens, I don't stack my plate up. I'm not eating them. I'm not eating them. I don't understand how they put sugar in greens. Mm-mm. Hey, I'm not. Who's that, Miss Coleman? Is that Michelle's niece? The one getting ready to get married? That you? Hmm. Yes, child. And even some restaurants, honey, they be having sugar and grits. Say, girl, nobody want no sugar. I don't want the. Better have some neck bones in there. Baby, them neck bones, honey. Poke bones. Get some poke bones. Baby, I told y'all get there. Y'all go again. Talking about food. Got me hungry. I want some meat. I want some oxtails. Oh. Mm-mm-mm. Hey, hey, nah. Thank y'all for watching and sharing my video the other night. Honey, we was on here 4 hours, child. I looked today and I said, oh, they don't to watch that. They people been watching that. I think it was like 800 some views. That 4 hour video, it probably was 1,000 something. But thank y'all for watching and sharing it. Usually when they that long, I don't be thinking people gonna watch them. Oh. I have to lift the glass up to look at the TV. Just have to have these specs on for this fine print. Anybody rolled anything? Mm, poke. Poke bones. Give me a little of this wine. I know Mr. 6 feet 8 not still in here because he too quiet. Did Ty come in? Ty, Lakeisha, Jalen, Janice, who else? Fly Black Boy ATL. Who else? Juju. Did Juju not in here? Huh? Pam, out of sight, out of mind. Pam, you on the road? Or you at home? Hmm. Mama, Miss Sophia. Someone had an important question for you. Scroll down. Uh, Reposted. What was it? I think they said, could you offer some advice on a partner who is always accusing you of things you aren't doing? Do you just walk away? Oh, you already know the answer. Hey, Miss Carruthers, how you doing? Baby, they like everybody else. They holding on. They yet holding on. But they got lights now. But my mama always, she had a gas stove. So even when the lights were off, the gas stove was working. And she had two gas heaters in the restrooms. But the oven wasn't working. But she was still able to cook and warm up the house with the gas stove and the gas heaters. But they had lights. When I talked to her last night, because they had lights, then they went off. Then they had lights, they come back off. Then I talked to her yesterday, the lights were back on. But to answer the question, you already know that the trust, how important trust is in a relationship, trust and communication. You know how important that is. And then if a person is accusing you of doing something that they're not doing, then that's what I call it. That's now I have a new name for it. It's the Donald Trump syndrome. It's the Donald Trump syndrome. They're accusing you of stuff that you're not doing. It's because they're probably doing that stuff themselves. And so they try to put blame on you. You know, because how can you accuse somebody of doing something when you don't have no proof? And then you say you're not doing it. So then it's just like the relationship cannot move forward in a positive way because that person don't trust you. Hmm. Yeah, when a person is accusing you of something that you know that you're not doing, if you honestly not doing it, and they are continuously accusing you of doing that, then that person don't trust you, and then I wouldn't trust that person because if they're accusing me of doing something, that means that they're probably doing 9 times out of 10, that's what they're doing, and they're looking for a way out of that relationship, and they're trying to put the blame on you. That's just my 2 cents. Mm. And then it's just like with they and put my specs on. Why do I take these off like I can see without them? Yeah, we talked about that already. We talked about that for the first 10 minutes, Miss Carruthers, honey. Uh, it's deflected, honey. Let me see. I didn't wait 37 years to become hoarse. It's hard when people have never been loved properly. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But what was I getting ready to say? Yeah, we talked about Ted Cruz so long. Well, that's another thing. Relationships are challenging. Relationships are challenging. But mm, I can only give you, I can only speak from my experience. And from my experience, I know that mm, trust, trust and communication is such big things in relationships. Hey, Terrell, is that Terrell or Terrell? Terrell, hey, Terrell. But uh, I thought you was live, but I was trying to figure out how did I double pay my light bill 294 times two. What you double paid your light bill? You paid up for a couple of months. I'm getting dressed. You getting dressed? Okay, Pam. Out of sight, out of mind. Where are you, Pam? What city you in? Mm, Sophia, nice to see you again. I had fun. Thank you so much. Thank you, Chad. Y'all are sweet. I'll be back. Sweet dreams, baby. All right. Take care. Ask Mama J. 588, baby. Yes, your light bill paid up. And then everybody lights off. Mm-hmm. Yes, relationship just you and that person. There for you. But you already knew the answer. You already knew the answer to that, honey. You already knew the answer. You just wanted confirmation. You already wanted confirmation. Especially if you know you're not cheating. And they're accusing you of that. And then it's just like the relationship can like go far because this person keeps accusing you of doing something that you're not doing. So how is it that you are going to be positive in that relationship when somebody's accusing you of lying? So how can I sit up here and just enjoy myself with you when you accusing me of lying? You don't trust me. So if somebody ain't trusting you, you know you're not finna be one. You're not finna. Mm-mm. Mm. Okay, this is on Ask Sophia hour. Huh? Any advice on how to deal with my cousin, baby mama? She calls me Vince, but excuse me. Advice. I'm scared if I stop talking to her, she will hurt herself. And she has 5 babies that need her. Okay. I'm going to bed too, honey. Good night. Love you. Love you too, Danielle. And constantly asking me to prove myself. There's nothing else I can do but leave. That's what they want, honey. They want out, but they want to make it look like it's your fault. Um, my cousin, advice on how to deal with my cousin, baby mama. My cousin's baby mama. She calls me. If I stop talking to her, she will hurt herself. And she has 5 babies that need her. Your cousin and the baby mama, are they still together? Mm, mm, no. Lord help. Mm. Okay. Okay. She calls you to vent, but she never takes your advice. She's not coming to you for advice. She's coming to you just so she can have somebody to talk to this to get her feelings out. That's all she wants. She don't want your advice. She just wants somebody that she could talk to get her feelings out. But if she asks for your advice, you have to switch it on her. If you already done had several experiences where you done given her advice, and if she asks you for that advice, if you have given her that advice, and she has not taken your advice that she solicited from you, then you have to flip it on her. Because you done told her, you done gave her your advice several times, but she never take your advice. So now when she come to you and she come to you to vent and she asks you for your advice, you say, well, what do you think? How do you think you should handle this? But what did you think? Well, what you think you should do? Well, how does that make you feel? So what is it that you're gonna do? Yeah, you just ask her. Ask her what she want to do, because apparently she don't want you to tell her what to do. So stop giving her the advice of what to do. Flip it on her. Ask her what you want. What would you want to do? Well, I hear you and I know, and you saying this and that. So how does that make you feel? And what do you want to do? What are you going to do? So I She's like, well, I don't know. Well, what you think I should do? I don't know. I'm not in the situation. I'm just listening to you. So I can't tell you how I would answer that question because I'm not in the situation. But you are in the situation. So you can answer that question because you are in the situation. So what is it that you want to do? What is it that you're willing to do? Flip it on a girl. Yeah, see, and then it's just like, and see, it's just like you say, he left after she was plotting to have her brother and his friends jump him. Are all five of those kids his kids, or do he have just one kid by her? How many of those five kids are his? Oh, okay, Pam. Can't say people that don't want to see. See, one of those kids are his. See, and your cousin that has a kid by her, he's with somebody else now, huh? He's with somebody else, and he's happy with the other person that he's with. Is your cousin that has that one kid out of the five with her? Is he with somebody else? No, he's single. Okay. And that's even more. That's even more. He's single, he's not tied up, and he's not involved with nobody, and he's free to live his life. And he must be walking around happy. And that's what she cannot stand for him to be happy. He's walking around happy where she's over there with five kids and one of them is his. And so she's trying to figure out some kind of way where she could disturb his happiness. That's all it's about. Because you got five other kids, and I don't know if you have five different daddies or three daddies, two daddies, or how many daddies you have with those other kids. So why is it that you keep messing with this one? What are other daddies? Why you not bothering them? Because out of all the people that she have kids with, he's probably the one that she sees the most potential in. But he's not trying to be bothered with her no more. And then when she's going about trying to have her brothers and his friends jump on him, do she really think that's gonna make him like her and want to be with her? And then it's just like there's no advice that you can give to a person like that because first of all, she's not even thinking like an adult. Because a person with five kids, you would think they would have too much on their plate to be trying to plot against somebody else. You got five kids, but you sitting over here trying to disturb this man's groove. For what? For what? So then it's just like I told you, honey. When she come to you for advice, she don't want your advice because you gave it to her several times. She wants from you is you have to be careful too because what she wants from you is if you advise her, she wants somebody to validate her wrongdoing. And when you give her advice, the reason she ain't taking your advice is because the advice that you've given her is not the advice that's going to validate the direction in which she want to go in. So apparently, the advice that you've given her is steering her in another direction, and that ain't she don't want to go right. She wants you to steer her to go straight to him, and you're not doing that. So that's why she's not taking your advice. So like I say, when she come to you, honey, you already know she's a dangerous person. And believe when somebody show you who they are, believe them. Just like she can have somebody plot to get your cousin, she could she could also have somebody plot to get you. Because that's a part of her character. And then you have to be careful with people like that because she will go and because people know that you communicate with her, she can go and flip the script on you with somebody else. And there are two sides to every story. It's what you say and what she say that you said. And when she go and tell somebody else what you said, it's not gonna be what you said. It's gonna be what she interpreted as what you said. So it's like, honey, be careful with her. And tell her, girl, you just because she come to me, girl, and then girl, you got 5 kids to be worried about. Don't be worried about Junebug. John, don't. Either you're gonna take Junebug to court and get child support or what have you, but all the other stuff you worry about Junebug. If you're not gonna take Junebug to court to get the court to order him to pay you child support, all that, then go on with your life. Go on with your life. Cause you sitting up here carrying on with Junebug gonna get you tied up in a whole lot of mess, and before you know it, Junebug or you gonna both be out of those kids' lives, and those kids gonna be in foster care. So your best bet is to let God handle Junebug, and you just gonna focus on your 5 kids. But she don't want to hear that. Be careful, honey. Mm-hmm. Sound like you all the connection to him, and she still wants to be with him. Yeah, honey. She realized that all the baby dad she got, he's the one with the most potential, honey. Hey, Ty, what's going on? I told y'all my baby would be in here, honey. You still dog sitting? Do Puma like that? Did you ask Puma if you could dog sit? Baby, when you had them dogs out, I ain't see Puma nowhere in sight, honey. Up on top of the cab. How long you gonna be dog sit, child? Mm. At Toy speaking to you all, chat. Mm-mm-mm. Y'all see how I put my cream on and I had forgot all about it, honey. It's just gone away. Y'all see that flake? Said on there. On tomorrow or today. I'll just have to wait and see. Well, if you know, if the owners don't come and pick them up, I'm sure Cuomo could find somewhere for him to go. Because he would love to have to talk about something else other than these senior citizens that's died in these homes, these nursing homes. And that's another thing. Let me tell y'all something. They ain't nothing but the Republicans, honey. This is a distraction that they use to take our mind off of them letting Donald Trump off the hook. Leave Cuomo alone. Rocky said, "Her, well, they died in a nursing home, they died in the hospital. Bottom line is they died. What's the big deal?" And then, but listen, this how you know how they crooked they are. Let me tell y'all listen. Now, they down there giving Cuomo hell and high water. But that, yeah, it's sad. Yeah, it's sad. It's sad. But why the Republicans don't get that outrage when it comes to Donald Trump? Why that they not that outraged with what's going on in Houston? Then Marco Rubio and left and went out of the country. Why they? Where's the outrage? Where's the outrage? And but see, and then it's just like, let me tell y'all something. The and I want y'all to put this on a T-shirt. The Republican Party raised more hell, and this is no disrespect, no disrespect. The Republican Party raised more hell about dead people and dead animals than they do about alive people, people that are alive. They care more about those seniors that they talk about dying in the nursing home, about babies that are aborted and dead animals than they care about live people and live babies. Because they had no problem with Donald Trump putting them Mexican kids behind them cages. But had that been somebody who was hoarding dogs in a house with 50 dogs in one house, what would they have done to that person with all them dogs in that house and some of them dogs dead? They would have been outraged. Why they didn't want to outrage when they had them kids in them cages? They don't care about people. They 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 attach themselves to issues of people that can't defend themselves. Hey, Keisha. They talk about unborn children and child abuse. How many people? How many children are in the welfare system? How many children are in foster care? How how many of them they trying to go and adopt those kids that are in foster care? But they care so much about kids. When y'all aborting kids, they care so much about them. They fight, take y'all all the way to the Supreme Court, and they bring their religion up and all of that. People freezing to death, starving to death. But Ted Cruz is trying to go to Cancun. All the other politicians down there pointing fingers at each other. Meanwhile, people that they so care about, they so care about life. But people down here dying, but they're not worried about each other. As opposed to worried about the people that are dying, take care of the people first, and then y'all can point fingers later. They point fingers now because they don't care about the people. They don't care about the people. Because I tell y'all, let me tell y'all something. The Republican Party, this is how this is how this is how we have to start thinking right now. The Republican Party, with thanks to Stacey Abrams, shout out to Stacey Abrams, happy Black History Month. That's the power side. Throwing my fist up. Thanks to Stacey Abrams, she has shown the Republican Party that they can be defeated. Although they know the Republican Party know that they are the minority. They know they are no longer the minority. They know that they are no longer the. So now the Republican Party knows that we know that they are the minority, and they'll have to do everything they can to kill us because a dead person can't vote, and make sure that they are the majority party once again. The only way they can do that because they died naturally. They died because they old. They are old. Rush Limbaugh, they died of natural cause and illnesses and stuff. They died. Plus, they're already the minority, and they are getting further and further behind because a lot of them are dying, and so they're trying to play catch up. So that's why they fighting with the Voters' Right Act, and they trying to, put all these. You got to do this and do that. Got to show this ID, and now they're going up to the point because people have told them. People have shown them, and a lot of people now know that with this last election here in Georgia and a whole lot of other states where the Democrats won, like in Arizona and Michigan and Philadelphia and here in Georgia, they see that people see that, oh, I don't have to stand in no long line. I could just go and request my ballot and mail it in and all that. So now people know that it's an easier way to vote. So now that people have discovered that there is an easier way to vote, now they're fixed to try to, you know, muddy that up to make that complicated. They kind of come up with all kind of different laws. We got to do this because that's the only way they are going to become the minority, the majority party again. The only way they're going to become the majority party again is for a lot of us to die and for them to cheat and rig the system against us. Because right now we're the majority and they know it. Yes, somebody was on here talking about Trump somebody gonna start a third party and his wife gonna run for let him. They just splitting up the Republican Party. Let them. But I don't, that's why baby, I don't trust no Republican. I don't trust no Republican. Tell about you care for unborn children. You out here protesting and fighting and passing all these laws to protect unborn children. But then we have all these children in the foster care program and y'all ain't trying to do nothing. We have children who are who are starving right now during this pandemic, who are starving in Texas because of these storms that are taking place, this weather that's taking place. What they're trying to do. What they're trying to do. They showing y'all on television all these different all these different food banks and lines where people lined up to try to get some food, trying to get some food. I don't see none of the politicians out there trying to do nothing. The ones that care about the ones that care about the abortion, the ones that care about the military, our soldiers. Y'all, when Colin Kaepernick was kneeling, they said that was offensive to the soldiers. Yet and still, we got soldiers standing in food banks at food pantries trying to get food, but you don't think that's disrespectful for somebody to go? Hey, Michelle Hollins, you don't think that's disrespectful for somebody to go and fight for this country? Then they come over here and they can't get nothing to eat. Gotta go to a food pantry to get something to eat. Y'all can't take care of the soldiers. You don't think that's disrespectful to the soldiers? No, that's not disrespectful to them. But kneeling is. When him kneeling had nothing to do with the soldiers. Had to do with the white police officers killing the black people. But they always go. They look like they care about people. Child, they girl. Wasn't no surprise. What about it? How is that news? Ted Cruz going to Cancun. He already showed y'all he going to Cancun because he don't care. But it ain't like he just showed y'all yesterday he didn't care. He been showing y'all ever since he went to start kissing Donald Trump ass. Donald Trump called his wife ugly. Put a picture of Heidi Klum and then Heidi Cruz next to what her name? He was saying this. Y'all want this ugly first lady, this beautiful first lady. That's what he's saying. Ted Cruz was so happy mad, but now he's there. You don't want to come. You just want to go to Fox News. Now come on CNN. Come to CNN and MSNBC. If you come to CNN and MSNBC. Why every time y'all get ready to go somewhere, y'all gotta go over to Fox News? Y'all can't go. People on CNN and MSNBC, they don't mind going to Fox News. They say the same thing when they say on Fox News that they say on CNN and MSNBC. But y'all come over there to CNN and Fox. Y'all coming to CNN and MSNBC, y'all gonna be challenged on your lives. And then they're gonna have clips showing you saying one thing this year and this thing, one thing one day and the next something else the next day. Y'all can't handle that. Y'all can't handle the facts because this is what you said. Then what you mean? Well, those 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 anchor folk over there on Fox News don't challenge them, but they all feel the same way, and they know that they feeding this to a group of people. It ain't no coincidence that Russ Limbaugh done died and don't nobody care. That ain't no coincidence. Is he gonna lay in state? I doubt it. Well, he gonna go lay in the Capitol. Take him over there to lay in Fox Studio. Go lay him in Fox Studio, honey. Have him a visual over there at Fox. And then it's just like your mama say, if you ain't got nothing nice, say don't say nothing at all. That's why, cause I could really go in on Rush Limbaugh, honey, but it's just like my mama say, if you ain't got nothing nice, say just don't say nothing. Rest in peace, Rush Limbaugh. Yeah, they okay. They doing this. What's to be expected. I want to know who would get his 5 million network. His wife just came up. They just they're just passing that generational wealth down like they've been doing for years. $500 million built off hate towards other people. Hmm. Oh, but yes, child. What time is it, honey? Baby, honey, baby, I want some fried chicken, honey. Baby, let's see, honey. She's an Instagram instead of rush. Now, I done seen people. I scroll through, honey. I scroll past it because I can't, child. I can't. My mama whooped me. My mama whooped me if I disrespect the dead, honey. But he sure makes it easy. But my mama whooped me, honey, because, baby, I want to go. Baby, let me tell y'all, not meaning to change the subject, but yeah, we can change the subject. Somebody had called me yesterday. Somebody had called me while I was at the radio station. Somebody called me. Larry King supposedly left his wife out of his will. I know you meant to say his wife, his out of his will. And she fighting it, honey. Yeah, he said he wanted everything divided uh, amongst his four kids, but two of his kids are deceased, they say. So it's just the two kids that's left. He said divide the financial part between the kids, huh? The money. He said divide the money between the kids. And the wife is like, oh, wait a minute. But it's like, girl, you know, not being funny, but it's like I was telling y'all, I was saying on the radio today, honey. It's just like, girl, I can't be worried about them. They over there fighting over money. And when they figure out who get the money, whoever the judge decide gets the money. Guess what? They ain't finna get her none. She not gonna get none. So she is not finna be worried about which one of them gonna get that money. Rush Limbaugh's wife or whoever that 500 million, who when the judge get a final come down on what's going on, she not getting none of them gonna call her and give her. So girl, I got bitch. I'm trying to go get mine. I'm trying to get my 500 million. I'm trying to make my 500 million. Oh, cause she ain't getting none, and nobody in this chat room gonna get none. We not getting none. We're not getting none. Although they got that money, he built that off of talking about us. Hate towards spewing hate towards us. That's how he built that. Mm. Child, baby. Mm, crazy. Let me tell you something. You know what? Let me tell you. But I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say it. Oh, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say this. You know what? This. I'm gonna tell y'all this. This how God works. Now, because this is what some of the white folks, when I say white folks, some of the Republicans will do. Oh, I am gonna say it, Ty. I'm gonna say it. You gonna listen? I'm gonna say it. Uh, this is how God works, and this is what some of the white folks, the white Republicans, are doing now. They're going through now, not doing what they're going through now. A lot of them they build and they capitalize off of hate and racism and sexism, classism. They build wealth off of that. And it was for generations, for their generations to come. So what happened is the kids that they leave all that to, some kind of way, some of them, not all, but some of them, they they break the cycle. Where they thought their kids were gonna continue the generational hate and build more wealth, they embrace differences in other cultures and other people. That's what happened with a lot of the Republicans when it came to rap music because they didn't like it. They talked about it, they didn't understand it, but their kids, the younger kids, their kids and their grandkids, they understood it. They could relate to the messages and to the song and to the beat. So their kids no longer Johnny, you don't talk to black people. People that are that color, you don't talk to them. You don't fool with people. No, you don't hang out with. It was no longer that. This is my friend. This is my friend, so they hear me. Oh God. Oh God. Same thing gonna happen with Rush Limbaugh. Apparently, eventually that hate money is gonna get in the hands of the people that he was hating against. God gonna find God. God got a plan to get that money into the hands of the people that He built that empire off of. He gonna get that money into some of those people's hands. Watch. He done it before. He gonna do it again, honey. Mm-mm. They ain't talking about him over on Fox. I turned over there to see what they was talking about. I can't even tell you what they was talking about. With all the Ted Cruz stuff that was going on, the pandemic and all that. Maybe I turned on Fox and I forgot what they was talking about. Whatever they was talking about, it was equal to it making a sardine sandwich. Nothing, something nobody was caring about. With all the stuff, with all the headlines that's going on, they was over there talking about how to make a sardine sandwich. Let's see. Oh yeah, I can imagine. I know it's deeper than rap, and that's why a lot of people don't. That's why with the Republican Party now, they scared of Donald Trump for real because Donald Trump is the Grand Wizard. Donald Trump is the Grand Wizard, and they know it. So it's just like y'all can't speak out against the Grand Wizard. He's the leader of the KKK. He's the Grand Wizard. So they really scared of him because they think that they like we was talking about earlier. They can handle what we go through. Like somebody was saying on here earlier, baby, we done went through all this, but we still survive. We still make. We know how to survive. They can't handle that. They can't handle losing money on the stock market, losing millions on the stock market. They jump out of windows. They jump out of high-rise buildings. They can't handle that, honey. Maybe they can't handle what we handle. Very deep, honey. They scared of him. They can't handle waking up with the Ku Klux Klan out in their front yard burning crosses. Maybe they'll go in the house and shoot themselves, honey. They stand outside in their front yard. Dr. King, Miss King, and them Coretta Scott King, they ain't gonna kill themselves. They was out there burning crosses, throwing all them fireballs in their window. They ain't kill themselves. They fought through that. But they can't handle that. When they get caught and stuff, they can't handle being caught, child molesting and all that and whatever you accuse them of. Maybe they go in the cell in the jail, they hang themselves. They can't handle that. They're not strong. They pretend to be strong people. They're not strong. They're not strong at all. They pretend to be strong. They're not strong. And I work with some great illusionists. I've been working with a lot of illusionists damn in my whole life. So I recognize the illusionists when I see them. It's just like the people that, how when you get in somebody do all this heavy duty, every time they situation occur, they get loud and and da 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 and bitch da 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 and bitch go over there and slap shit out of them, and then they waiting for somebody to jump in between y'all to break them up. Well, what was you doing all that hollering and screaming and talking loud, talking for like you was finna tear this whole building down? Then they came over there and just slapped you one time. And now you waiting on somebody to break you up. Well, they ain't nothing to break up. They just slap shit out of you. You shut up, move. Just be making a lot of noise. Scariest thing in the room, honey. Yes, honey, honey, honey. Hmm. Yeah, that's all they want. That's all they want. They just want power. They just want power. That shit is true. And then now that I think about it, that's how they operate. Dallas. The TV show Dallas. That's how they are. Dallas. You see how long it took for a black person to end up on Dallas? They had been operating all these years, all these seasons, with just white folks on that show. They didn't even have no black butlers on, no black housekeepers and all that, just white folk. And then Diane Carroll came on, and she was just as rich as they were. That's how they are. Republican Party have been doing their thing for years, and then they finally let Condoleezza Rice in. That's who Diane Ross. That's who Diane Carroll was. Condoleezza Rice. That's how they are. They don't want too many y'all. And then they very selective of the ones they bring in because they're not trying to bring nobody in. They're not trying to bring nobody else in. They're not trying to bring no Michelle Obama in. Somebody that's gonna usher another black person in. They're not trying to do that. They're trying to get one. I was just trying to get you to make it appear as though we are inclusive. Girl. Mm, baby. And we just here talking. We here talking and they making money while we talking. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make some money while we here talking. I'm somewhere else making money. You know what I had to say? I want to be making money while I'm asleep. That's what I'm trying to hear too. Try I can't be going back and forth with nobody on social media and then like, girl, I'm trying to. But I'm like, I want to still be making money. My stuff selling. Child, cause I'm telling y'all right now, when I get off of here, when I get off of this live with y'all in a minute, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna I'm gonna go and start my OnlyFans. Go get my OnlyFans. Go work at the yellow the yellow they got all kind of health code violations. uh, wonder what she thought of Trump's administration. Yeah, she was embarrassed. The yellow's not hiring currently. The yellow gotta go there and sanitize that Litanya. Litanya be over there too naked. Litanya, they gotta go sanitize that pole and that seats. When I go to the yellow hut, I'm gonna have my own seat. I'm gonna go to the yellow in a hazmatic suit. Oh, Clarissa, hello, darling, from Shreveport, Louisiana. Thousands of us don't have electricity or water, but you got breath of life. Put on your Sunday best, put on your work uniform, and put on your coat and your sweater and call it a day, honey. God got you. Yes, honey. Mm. I told him earlier, you just got here, but I told him earlier, honey, I talked to my child, one of my children in Houston. She said she slept in two hoodies, a shirt, pajamas, some pants, uh, her winter coat, a hat and a scarf, and socks. Mm. Yeah, so she was doing it, and she could see the smoke in her house from her breath. Ty said, a little herpes ain't never hurt nobody. Well, I'll call Matt and tell her you want in. I'll call Matt and tell her you want in, Ty. So you better hope them dog owners come pick up them dogs. Because you on your way to the yellow. And when you come back, you going to need a sitter. Little herpes ain't never hurt nobody. You right. It ain't slow Usher down. 3 million in Texas was out of electricity. Are you on Mad TV show? No, I'm at home. This me in my house. I ain't on no TV. This YouTube. I'm at the house, sir. Maddie not here. This me. This just me. This me. Look, Ty, I know you was coming in. I knew you was coming in. Ty said, no, man, honey. Oh, that one right there, honey. Let me tell y'all about Ty. Ty was telling me when Ty was getting ready to go to Las Vegas. Ty said, Ty said, Ty said they was going to Las Vegas. I said, oh, I said, I need to meet y'all in Las Vegas. Y'all invite me. He said, you can come on. We got a 2-bedroom hotel. I said, oh, I said, well, I ain't gonna be able to go then. He said, wow, what are you talking about? I said, well, I'm not gonna be able to go. He said, why? I said, y'all got the 2-bedroom hotel. He said, huh? Y'all at the hotel, they only got 2 beds. So y'all already booked them, so I ain't got nowhere to stay. They're a 2-bedroom hotel, baby. I know what you was asking. I was just being silly, messing with Ty, honey. I don't know, child. I don't know, honey. They ain't called me or nothing. I ain't got no call or nothing. This news to me. She sit up there and got a TV show. Ain't called and told me nothing. I feel like Bernice Jenkins. Ain't nobody told me nothing. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna be on there, baby. Yeah, baby. Look, like that lady from New Orleans. Is the elephant heaven? Yeah, baby, I'm gonna be on there. Oh, it's the elephant heaven. Yeah, baby, I'm gonna be on there. They changed my name though. They don't call me Miss Sophia on there. They call me Tiffany Pollard. Oh, child, I'm just messing with you, honey. I'm just messing with you. Yeah, I'll make an appearance. Oh, excuse me. I'll make an appearance on there, honey. It's an elephant heavy. How do you eat an elephant? Mm. You gotta wait till they finish at the candy shop. If it ain't chocolate, you can't eat it. Hmm. A chocolate candy elephant, that's how you eat it. Wait till they make it into some candy. Ooh. Baby, what kind of, what's that? I don't remember her. Oh, is that her sister? I don't remember that, honey. You pink chocolate. Let me see. Mm. Is the weather bad where you are? You know what I mean? It's just cold. Yes, I've been up all night, child. Thank you, pink chocolate. I still have electric and gas, just not water. I'm still able to cook and clean. I have bought close to 100 gallons of water. I will not be defeated. Amen. Teresa Green. Hmm. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Child, where? Oh, she ain't got no lights. Her lights off. I said, where's Michelle Coleman, honey? She said her lights off and she's saving her juice on her phone. Y'all play for Michelle Coleman. She ain't got no lights. It is cold. It is cold, cold, cold. People don't have no lights. Hmm. Where your cousin live, baby cakes? Say my cousin say her lights off and they pipes burst. And that's what's going on now. No water, no lights, and now it's so free, it's so cold, the pipes are bursting. Hmm. But FEMA, I gave out a number today. FEMA is oh, they're in Wichita Falls. Okay. FEMA is putting people in hotels in Texas. They have a number that they can call and they'll put them in a hotel. Hmm. I'm gonna call. Let me call FEMA, honey, and go get me a what you call them, a test. I said a test. Looking at what you call them. Yes, uh-huh. Mm. I fill my tub up with water every night just in case I wake up and my water be off. I also fill up pots of water on my water. My water pressure is very low, and we have a boil advisory here. I can't wait to see you on Mother's Matters show, Miss Sophia. Well, I can't wait either, Michelle Hollis. See me on Mother Matters show. Oh Lord, oh Lord. Yes, Lord. Mm. Green leaf, baby, green leaf. It's just all come through, come through. Change me, oh God. Baby, I keep asking what time it is. Mm. I know y'all used to date, honey. I knew it. I knew they used to date you. Her and head security. Yes, honey. Bread Alive on IG is also helping people in Texas. Okay. Make me more like you. Keep going. Monday, we had a homeless man freeze to death downtown. Our temperature dropped to 4 degrees. Lord have mercy. But they care so much about people. Early morning, 4:59. That's Easter. I'm in the Eastern time zone. Baby. Now I need to go put some more. You might as well get up and make breakfast. Eastern, 6 o'clock. Oh, 6 o'clock? Ma'am, you may as well come over here and make me some breakfast. I entertain y'all. At least you can do is come over here and cook for a girl. 5 in the 918, okay? Mel, I'm in New York. You in New York? What part of New York? New York, New York. You in the Bronx? Or you in Buffalo? What part of New York? Boogie Down Bronx. Mm. Oh, that's probably why. It's adjusting to that light. If this video keep twirling or stopping, it's because that light from the TV. South Jamaica Queen. Oh, oh. So you don't know what you want to do. I talked to service earlier this morning with all of you. It lifted my spirit after leaving my bed next to the issue. I spoke of love and life to each of you. Thank you. We love you. It really is. The Salvation Army don't have electricity, but they have 12 beds available. Hallelujah. And I see what you call him at Mattress Mac down there helping the folks. He always coming through for the people in Houston. That's why he's so successful, honey. Mattress Max has been doing that since I lived in Houston. And he is still doing it. The government back there trying to point fingers at each other. That man opened up his store for people to use it as a shelter. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Love and light to you also, Sister Pink Chocolate. Send love to you. Amen. Spread the love, honey. Spread the love. Mm-hmm. Grace, that man is engaged. Leave that man alone. That ain't your man no more. Why aren't you still there playing with her? That ain't no good. That ain't no good, child. This up, honey. All that going on in Greenleaf. Are you still watching Greenleaf? Yes, honey. Don't ask me again. What you think? Ain't none of your business. Play without asking again. Hmm. Child. Baby, baby, sweet baby. Ah, you wear your pants so tight. I don't know what you're doing, but you must be living right. Oh, yeah. We got some places to see. Baby, it's just you and me. Come on, let's go and take an overload into the. We're going right on the freeway. Baby, all I know is that was Aretha. I don't know how many songs it was, but it was one. Baby, my mom loved Greenleaf, son. She does, Miss Sophia, to my knowledge, only one church opened their doors here. All the churches should have opened their doors. If we was in line to give them money, they all would have been open. But you know that? Well, you already know that. They just like the government. And like I said about gas prices, honey, gas go up. Gas will go up $1 overnight. But when they say the gas price will fall, it ain't fell but 2 cents. Taking 10 years to get back down to that dollar that it went up overnight. But it only took it a few hours to go up $1. But it taking 5 years. I love Greenleaf also. I hate this was their last season. Yes, and I don't know what Oprah was thinking. Ralph Angel them, they got another season too. After this one, they already signed him on for another season. Queen Sugar. They said I heard that Oprah is selling Greenleaf to another network. She's not selling it, but she rights to it. But she's getting ready to try. Yes, I watched that sex flick, Bridgerton. That is a sex flick, honey. I thought I had signed up to be on to watch somebody's OnlyFans page, honey, but then I realized I ain't pay for it, so it's just like, oh, but they should can't change that to Bridgerton's OnlyFans. But baby, they got busy everywhere, everywhere, honey. Like, oh girl. That's a set you don't want to have nothing to eat on, baby. If you don't see the people bringing the food and they don't put it in your hand, don't eat it. Mm. She said, "They look so young. I had to Google their ages. You felt like you was violating the law. You was watching teen porn. Felt like you was breaking the law, baby. No, that's real, honey. American Skin. No, I haven't watched American Skin. It made you slap on your corset. Oh, baby, I have watched so many shows. I've watched so many shows, and I don't even know what I'm waiting on. All I know, I'm waiting on Ratchet to come back. I'm waiting on Hollywood to come back. I'm waiting on. I just watched what you call. I finished watching that. Uh, 7 Seconds with Regina King. Uh, what else? Oh, what it was? The is that All American with Tay Diggs and the football team? I'm waiting on them to come back. I said Hollywood. Uh, maybe I just got a lot of stuff I'm waiting for the new seasons. American Skin. I don't know what is American Skin, y'all. Oh, they said it's a true story about a black father's son getting killed in front of him while they were stopped by the police. Okay. Mm, mm. It's deep. Mm. Okay, I'm waiting on Uncle Cliff and them to come back. Hmm. I gotta have something to chew. I can't be up like this and I don't have nothing to chew. Need something to chew. Y'all see, I don't have that fan on. I don't have my air conditioner on. My radio, I mean, that's what I call the fan. The radio, she off, baby. It's too cold for that damn fan, honey. You waiting on the Queen Supreme Court to come back? All right, baby. You better call Matt and tell her. She over there playing with Lee Tanya down there at the Yellow. Good morning. Who was that? The Fantasia impersonator. What's up, Fantasia impersonator? Sophia, try those with tuna salad. No, I'm gonna try these with some Wolf Brand chili, no beans. Mm-hmm. Baby, that banana pudding cheesecake did not stand a chance. That's what, Brianna, girl, you done brought up something. Let me go down there and get me a slice. Baby, that banana pudding cheesecake so freaking good. Oh, Brianna, honey. I'm gonna go down there and get me a slice of that. Thank you, Brie. I forgot all about that. I did a mukbang for the first time with that chocolate, with that banana pudding cheesecake the other night. But I gotta set the camera up better because I gotta put the food in the camera. I ain't had the food in the camera. Y'all couldn't see it until I was putting it in my mouth. I gotta get a better camera angle where I can have the food on display, honey. But y'all go to ibake delights with an S.com. What you say, honey? ibake delights.com. And he did say that. He did say that they could. He said that he could wrap the cheesecake. He said there is a way that he could wrap the cheesecakes, and he could mail them, and put them on dry ice and everything, and they'll keep for about, what did he say, about 3 or 4 days. He can get those to you. But as far as the cakes, he can't ship those cakes out of town. He can't mail you the cakes. Cakes are for in town delivery only, but cheesecake, he said yes. He said there's a way we can ship you the cheesecakes. So y'all go to ibake delights.com. And also go to falltacular.com. Falltacular, FALLTACULAR.com. That's where we're going to spend the weekend in the mountains, honey. Real reasonable, honey. The whole weekend is going to be Halloween weekend this year. Falltacular.com. And tell them that I recommend that you that way. You don't have to pay $100 deposit. You only have to pay a $50 deposit. And it's real reasonable. Everything is included. Food, transportation, all of that. Once you get to the place, everything. If you want to take the party bus, fly to Atlanta, take the party bus to the event, honey, to do that, honey. Pay for the party bus, everything is included. Get on that party bus, that's your ride all the way back from uh, Falltacular, honey. Yeah, so check it out, falltacular.com. And the iCode Academy, honey. Yes, y'all need to check out iCode Academy, honey. I need to get into iCode Academy, honey, because, honey, iCode Academy.org. Mm-hmm. Baby, yes, baby, yes. Mm-hmm, honey. Damn, I missed it. I will go back. Yes, thanks. Thank you, Bree. Bree be on it. Mm-hmm. Love you too. I could. Mm-hmm. Need to go put some more lip gloss on. My lips getting dry. Mm-hmm. Over here. Why my lips so light right here? So light. Mm. Oh, child, I'm finna go do some research work. See if I'm gonna have me some lip surgery. Go get me some new lips. Child, by this time next year, somebody probably gonna have some lip replacement surgery. They're doing everything else, but I don't want it to be me, Lord. I don't want. I'm proud of the lips. I'm glad with the ones you gave me, Lord. I don't need no lip replacement surgery. I'm good. I'm good, Lord. Lord, girl. I'm watching Greenleaf. He up in there bed with that white woman to work at the church. Child, you know better. Mm-mm-mm. No, honey, to your lips, no. Miss Sophia, are you in Atlanta? Yes, yes, darling, I'm in Atlanta. I'm in Atlanta. Yes, sweetheart, I'm in Atlanta. Why, you want to send me on a vacation somewhere? You want to send me on a week vacation somewhere? Mm. Mm. Is it good? I suck not checking it out. You excited to celebrate your Christmas for your birthday? You excited to celebrate your Christmas for your birthday? You excited to celebrate your trips? Celebrate your birthday? You excited for your trip? Celebrate your birthday? Yes, I mean with the person this weekend. You're sending some of that snow and ice from Tennessee. Thank you. Thank you, Candace. Please tell me the accusations about T.I. and Tiny aren't true. Sure, let's go to Hawaii. All right. The accusations about T.I. and Tiny are true, according to T.I. But T.I. says that it was consensual. Nothing he does in his bedroom is not consensual. They don't force that on nobody. That's what T.I. said. So yeah, they true. Oh man, where they get them kids? We are your radio, honey. Yes, honey. Yes, the marvelous. Marvelous. Mm-hmm. Mm, baby. Oh, excuse me, honey. I got to get off of here. I think you said eggs, how to cook breakfast. I think that's what I'm gonna go and cook, honey. I'm gonna cook me 3 eggs in a frame. You know what that is? Eggs in a frame. Anybody know what eggs in the frames are? Eggs in a frame. I'm gonna go make me three. 3 eggs in a frame. Let me know if you know what that is. I forgot who taught me how to do that. Who taught me about eggs in a frame? So sad. I don't. Eggs in a frame. Mm. Lord have mercy. I don't know who taught me how to do that. I made an omelet with bell pepper and avocado. I don't know what eggs in a frame is. Eggs in a frame. Nobody know. It's really you get a slice of bread and you take the center out of the bread, toasting the bread, put it in a skillet with butter, and you crack the egg. You put the bread in the skillet. You toast one side, then you flip it over. Then you take the egg, crack the egg, and put it in the center. Let it cook however you want it to cook. Then you take the part of the bread that you took out of the center and you put it on top of the egg, and then you flip it over and let that cook to your desired liking. Eggs in a frame. Hmm. I forgot who taught me how to do that too. Who taught me that? It is so good. It is so good. Uh-huh. Yes, honey. Hmm. Baby. Baby, that's what I'm finna go cook, honey. Eggs in a frame, honey. What's your, Yes. Almost like French toast, baby. Yes. You learn something new every day. Okay. Okay, never knew the name was Egg in the Frame. Cool. See that, I've seen that before, but didn't know the name. Yeah, Eggs in the Frame. Egg in the Frame. Egg in the Frame. Would anybody like an egg in the frame? Let me know. Oh, come on, Greenlee. I've been laying on this side all night, so now my eye just watering. This eye just watering because, child, honey, you heard a hole in one. But putting it back in is like a frame. It's cute. Mm. I need some meat too. Well, you could put some diced ham in it. Some sausage. You could cook some sausage, turkey bacon, ham, country ham, a steak, pork chop. Oh God. Mm. You leave that man alone. He married. Find you somebody else. Trying to go back to your old peace. Grace, you know better. Yeah, some good sausage. Hillshire sausage. If you spell it like that. Mm. All right, Bree. Have a great day. We all get ready to get off of here. I'm finna go down here and cook these eggs in the frame. Give me a little nap. I got stuff to do today, honey. I'm so glad we had this time together. Just to sing a song or share a laugh or two. What happened to Denzel? Denzel. And before you ever know it, comes the time for us to show it. And we have to say to each other, so long. It was nice talking to y'all tonight, hyenas, this morning. I'll see you all at We Are Your Radio. We Are Your Radio. We are the home of the urban sound of pride. Come on, baby. Let's ride. Oh, good. Thank you. Love y'all. Take care. Tell your brothers and sisters bye. Like and share, like and share, like and share this video. Like and share, like and share, like and share this video. I'm ready. Bye, meow meow. Be ready to go be on Greenleaf. Mm. Ty still in here. Ty, you still in here? Puma got you busy. Them two dogs got you busy. Mm-hmm. Mm. Girl, she a mess, honey. She's over the deacon board. Oh, she over. Girl, he told you you ain't running nothing, but your mouth and your shoes over to the side. All right. Good morning, everybody. Have a blessed day. Be blessed. Be a blessing. More importantly, be yourself. No one else can be you but you. They could only be a carbon copy of you, but a carbon copy is never better than the original. And you, my darling laughing hyenas, you are all original. I love you. God bless you. And until we meet again at 2 p.m. at We Are Your Radio, signing off, Mother Hyena. Bye, Pam.